Yo, day 60. Holy smokes. I can't believe I've done this for 60 days straight. Probably are sick of me by now, posting every day and think this guy has to be out of things to say. But not today, you guys. I got a little bit more to say. Today's talk is around do the boring work. If you can't win the boring days, you're never going to win the big ones. This has been true in three areas of my life I can think of, and probably all the areas of my life, but anecdotally, three main areas of my life. The first one was music. When I first learned music, I used to see a lot of people that want to jump straight to, hey, I want to be a musician. I want to be on stage. I want to go do all those things. But they are not, once they learn what that means to learn an instrument, to learn how to sing, to learn to read music, to rehearse, to do all the stuff necessary, that seems like too much to them. And the people willing to show up and do all the boring work are the ones that are going to have that possibility. So, for example, in music, it probably requires 3, 4, 5+ hours a day in the beginning for a number of years to just build up all of the technique and fundamentals you need in order for that to kind of become ingrained so that you can call on that during a performance. So that's practicing scales, practicing arpeggios, long tones, all sorts of stuff is entailed in that. And that can be really monotonous, sometimes boring, and just something you go in and do the work every day. I need to go in and I need to work through my scales. I need to work through my technique patterns. I need to work on my sound and my embouchure and all of that stuff over and over. I still work on that to this day. And it's been, 30 years of playing. At some point, you're going to be going into the gym and doing very similar things over and over again. And a lot of people will get bored of this and kind of give up on getting into shape the way they want to, whether that's a weight loss or gaining muscle or whatever your thing is. Again, there's ways to mitigate this by mixing up the exercises, mixing up the routines, set variation, rep variation. There's lots of ways to make it novel. And we should do that to ensure that we keep some type of newness in there. But a bicep curl is a bicep curl. At the end of the day, we're going to go in there and we're going to get the work done because we know the outcome and we just get up and do the work. There's work to do in order to master anything, in order to find success in the things you want to do. And a lot of that lies in the repeatable, we'll call it boring for now, repetitive tasks that we need to do to ensure we get the skills, that we maintain those skills, and if we want, we build on those skills. So my 2 cents today on day 60, make sure you go do the boring stuff. That is really the path for future you. And while today it might seem monotonous and hard to do, the future you will thank you for it.